Hey everyone, it's Lisa. The first thing I just really want to say is thank you all to subscribing and leaving likes and comments. I really appreciate it. I love reading your comments and I really am looking forward to this channel growing. And I've been really happy with my progress so far, and it's all thanks to you guys. And I want to just give you guys the best readings possible. So just remember, if you have any requests, just let me know what kind of requests you have and I'll try to make those videos happen for you. Also, if you haven't subscribed yet, please do. We're almost to 1,000 and that means I'll be able to do community posts and interact with you guys way more, which I'm really excited for. So today's question is going to be, who is your next romantic relationship with and when will it happen? Or maybe when you'll meet them or when it will happen, depending on the context of the reading. So yeah, as I said, we've got 6 piles and you can go ahead at this moment and close your eyes. Take a few deep breaths and open them up and see kind of which pile is drawing you in. Which one is calling out to you. And you can go ahead or you can pause the video, take some more time, and you'll find the timestamps down below. So I hope you all enjoy this video and it gives you maybe some fun insight into your future, and let me know in the comments below what you think, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Hey guys, so if you've chosen pile number 1, this is your reading for who is your next romantic relationship going to be with. I've done a similar video like this back in April, but I figured, it's a good time to refresh. And yeah, and I just want to point out, because of that, I want to point out something a little bit clearly here, is I'm not using tarot for timing. It wasn't my intention when I was pulling the cards, and I didn't really, try to use it that way. I'm using Lenormand. So the Lenormand is going to be telling us about the timing of the situation. And yeah, we have, oracle cards. We have the Romance Angels and the Madame Adore's Fortune Telling cards, as well as the Tarot. And you can find the links down to those in the description box if you want to check those out. I'm pretty sure the Romance Angels are like $500 right now on Amazon because, good Lord, what's her name? Really screwed everything up. Doreen Virtue. she decided she's seen the light of Jesus and she's not doing any type of demonic stuff anymore. So her decks are starting to get sold out or something, and people are going crazy with the prices. So yeah, that's that. But anyways, so we have for your person the 3 of Swords, the 8 of Pentacles, Death, and 9 of Cups. I do see, okay, we have, first of all, if you want astrological signs, we have, air signs, earth signs, water sign, and then we have Scorpio right here, which is a water sign. So, it's a little bit mixed here. Just not much fire in this spread. But with the 3 of Swords here, I think this person has been hurt in the past. When you meet them, they might have just gone through a heartbreak. And when you meet them, I think that most of you already know this person. And it's because of this timing card over here, but I'll get to that in a minute. But they're going through something, they've been hurt, and it's caused a big transformation in their life. As well as the Death card, it could be somebody who has kind of a dark sense of humor. It could be somebody that works with death, around death. For instance, it could be somebody in the medical profession. And with the 8 of Pentacles, it could be somebody that works a lot of hours, tedious work, but they're really into it. They like learning new things. They're going to be a very focused worker. And yeah, put a lot of effort and time into their job. Could be. I mean, I'm not going to say 100% that they're all going to be in the medical profession, but that's just a possibility that I see. But nevertheless, no matter what profession they have, they are going to be somebody who's very focused and driven to succeed. And we have the 9 of Cups here, so they're going to be a very successful person. Who they should have a lot of emotional abundance and probably financial abundance as well. They work hard for their money, and they like to enjoy themselves with the money that they earn. They do like to enjoy themselves. And I do feel like, that might be something that they've learned to do. As a timeline, I almost see this as a timeline. They were heartbroken. They threw themselves into their work. they had a transformation and now they're feeling a lot better. Okay, I don't know, I just get the feeling about that being almost like a timeline of their, you know, what's happened to them recently. But yeah, there is a jovial type of happiness with this card, that they're going to be a pretty cheerful person. And even if they've gone through some stuff, they, you know, they like to still enjoy themselves and have a good time. We have playfulness here. So it says to recapture romance, allow your inner youthful spirit of fun to shine. And I do feel like that they'll have that kind of like, you know, happy-go-lucky type of attitude where they aren't afraid to act silly in the supermarket, or, you know, embarrass you in public, or just have a good time in general. Like, let's go here, let's go do that. Really like kind of an active type of person. We have let your friends help you. Now, with the let your friends help you, this is interesting. Okay, so with the timing card of this whole situation with this person is we have the key. And the key talks about, well, first of all, it could be in 33 days, 33 hours, 33 weeks, 33 months. So it is a card of like 33. But usually the key speaks of something that is already here. And it just needs to kind of be unlocked. Or it's going to be here very soon. And it's almost as if the ball is in your court in this. You have the power to unlock the door. So interesting, because we have the gate. A barrier keeps you from your goal. And actually in the guidebook of this, it mentions about that you need to find the key to unlock the gate. And you have a key here. Isn't that funny? How I love how these cards work. It's wild. But yeah, so I do see that this is totally, I think this is somebody in your life that you already know. I'm going to step up really quick to fix my camera. Sorry about that. So I do feel like this is somebody you already know. And we have let your friends help you. So it says ask for and accept support from others. So you already know who this person is. So this is, we have, you know, there's something about this that, or you will know them very soon. But the key also talks about taking the action. So you have to take that action once you get there. Or, you know, it's almost like as if you don't take the right steps towards this person, it won't happen. Like, nothing will come of it. So, like, with the let your friends help you. Okay, for instance, you're like, I don't know who the hell this person is. What are you talking about? Maybe your friends, like, you know, if you have any opportunity from your friends to meet somebody new, or to go out, or you have like any sort of like, you know, it could be that you're going to meet this person connected through your friends. So I would take any opportunity that, you know, your friends offer you to meet somebody, or, you know, to go out. I would take them if you're really interested in the next, you know, having a new relationship. I would take them up on any offers that they offer you to go out, because I think you would meet this person that way if you don't already know this person. But as well, I wanted to say here about this, the Eight of Pentacles. As I said, it's somebody who works very hard for what they have. It doesn't mean that they have to be actually even in a career. It could mean that they are still studying, because this is kind of an apprentice type of card, or a learner, somebody who's learning. But I mean, many professions are constantly learning, especially if they're passionate about their life. And I do think that this person is very passionate about what they're doing. They do have a lot of emotional fulfillment with the Nine of Cups. And I do think that this person will also offer you some kind of wish fulfillment in your own life. But they feel pretty content with where they're at. And so when people are content with where they're at, they like delving into what they're doing. They like studying their profession and learning more and getting really into it. We have the Griffin, so it's honor and good luck. And this card speaks about somebody with high expectations who takes risks. And, you know, because of that, you know, has good luck, because in honor, because they're not afraid to take risks, and they have good luck because they dive into things and they do it and it works out well. I do think that this person will be very direct in their feelings towards you with that kind of card. but they'll be the type of person that's very honorable and respectful towards you in how they behave. But yeah, this Three of Swords, I do feel like that they've been through some heartache, but it's really transformed them in some way to become a better person, like a better version of themselves. But yeah, this is going to be somebody who's in your life right now or is about to be in there, and it's soon. It's going to happen soon. So that's what I've got for you, pile number 1. If it resonates, let me know. And, take care, guys, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, pile number 2. So if you've chosen pile number 2, this is going to be your next romantic relationship. I want to point out that the tarot is going to, in the oracle cards here, which we have the Romance Angels and the Madame Endor's fortune-telling cards, which you can find in links below if you're interested. As I told pile number 1, these cards are ridiculously expensive at the moment because of Doreen's Virtue's newfound Christian ideology, fanaticism, where she's withdrawn from all of her previous work, and some of you might know about that drama, but gosh, like some of her decks are insane right now. So yeah, I wouldn't even bother clicking on that link unless you want to see the outrageous price it's at right now. But yeah, guys, this is like one of my favorite cards. I also want to mention, by the way, the Lenormand cards are going to be what uses, that's what we're using for timing in this reading. So I wouldn't pay attention to the tarot for that. That's not what I asked the tarot for. I asked the Lenormand to do the timing. So, just so you guys know. This is a very nice reading, guys. It's so cool. Like, really, come on. You have the High Priest and the High Priestess. That's so cool. Like, you guys are gonna be this person and you. And then religious factors. What? Okay. I think that your next partner is going to be somebody that you really connect with on a spiritual level. As in, like, you guys have very similar outlooks in your beliefs. Like, you both have similar religious beliefs, or, not even like, spiritual beliefs. It doesn't have to be religious. I don't know. I guess I associate religion with, like, dogma and all that, Christianity, Judaism, Islam, Buddhism, you know what I mean? It doesn't have to be that you even belong to religion, but you guys are both going to be very spiritual, and it's going to bring you, like, look what's between them, the sun. It's going to bring so much happiness and lightness to your life, because it's going to be like, wow, I found that person I just click with. And they're really, like, going to bring you out of something. Like, you may have been, like, this, like, in this boat of, like, I don't know if I'm ever going to get what I deserve. And this is going to be, like, an arrow in your ass that's going to be like, yeah, you are lovable. And this is the person that you've been asking for, kind of. Like, I feel like many of you really wanted somebody that you could connect with on a very deep level. Somebody that's mature spiritually, because being mature spiritually is so important, because then it can affect all other aspects of your life and how you behave. And I do feel like this person is going to be that type of person that's very, and what do we have? Like, look at all these birds in the sky. Like, I just feel like it's going to be so freeing to be with somebody that, and enlightening. We have all this, like, illumination here, well, the moon and the sun. It's like so much illumination is going to be there with this person. And look at, they're both, like, scrying. It's just like, or maybe they're not scrying, but it's like kind of like, it's going to be like, this is like, I don't know. I don't really do the twin flame thing, but gosh damn, this has to, gosh damn, this has to be, like, very, like, on that level. Like, definitely soulmates. I said, like, you guys are both conjuring each other. Like, you're both manifesting each other. Is what I get. Okay. Anyways, back to the reading. This person is going to be very, because he's a high priest, it's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as a king of cups, a king of chalices. It's going to be like they're very emotionally grounded as they're going to be very generous and kind and caring, very, like, cheerful, and just very emotionally stable and mature as well. This person, he or she, sorry, gosh, I'm sorry, it could be a male or female, sorry if I do the gender thing. With the Knight of Pentacles here, there is a chance that this person may not be as financially abundant as they are spiritually, but they're on the path to it. They have dedication to their finances, and they are trying to make something of themselves. But I don't think that this person is going to be quite financially or materially at the level that they are spiritually. But I don't think that's going to matter to you so much, because the connection is just going to be so great between the two of you. And they do have the dedication. They're not like lazy bones that's not doing anything. They just might not be at that level yet for you. But yeah, this person, like, let your intentions be known. They're not going to play games with you. They're stable and emotional. They're going to just tell you how they feel. They're going to be like, wow. And they have strength and wisdom. They're wise. They've done a lot of spiritual work. This person's probably like an old soul, and they have that, strength to say what they want, and they don't want to play games. This person isn't going to be a game player. But yeah, this is a really good reading, guys. For timing, you guys are going to meet this person quite soon. The writer and the child are both about something happening very soon. So we have 1 week, 1 month, 1 year. Again, 13 days, 13 weeks, 13 months. Not years, though. 1 year maximum. I think, 13 months maximum. But actually, usually it talks about very soon. As well, the child can talk about 9 months, the gestation of a pregnancy. But yeah, it's going to be fairly soon, within the year, I would say, that you'll meet this person. Or start that partnership if you already maybe even know who this is. But you're going to know it. It's going to be like something shot you, it's just going to, you'll know it. Because you've been manifesting this person, I think. And they've been also manifesting you. So, pile number 2, you lucky son of a guns. Wow, I'm really on fire today. Gosh. Okay. Take care, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, so if you've chosen pile number 3, this is your reading for who your next romantic partner is. I just want to point out that we have tarot and then the oracle and fortune card decks to describe the person. This is the Witch's Tarot, and this is the Romance Angels. Gosh, the Romance Angel deck by Doreen Virtue, which, by the way, I have links in the description down below, and if you click on them, well, they're affiliate links, but besides that, guys, her deck right now is ridiculously overpriced. Go check it out. It's like $500 last time I looked. I was like, what are you talking about? I've been mentioning that to all the piles. It's just interesting news. I wanted to buy the other deck, and now I regret not doing it. But the answer deck, I was going to buy it before, and then I never got around to it. I was always like, later. And now it's also ridiculously expensive. So we have the Madame Endor's fortune cards. By the way, these are out of stock, out of print. So whatever is left kind of is what's going to be. As far as I know, they don't have any reprinting scheduled. So, and they're not expensive. The last time, I think I bought these, well, I don't know how much they are now, but I bought them for $13. Just saying. But my mom recently went into her local witchy shop, and they were telling her that these are out of print. So just a heads up on that fact. And then I want to talk about the Lenormand deck right here. This card, which is from the Lenormand deck. That's going to be our timing card. So don't look at tarot for timing. Although the Eight of Wands tells me soon, this is also fairly soon. So anyways, you're going to meet this person soon. Let's get into it, though. So, the Eight of Wands. This person is going to be a very communicative person. They're probably going to be a lot of texting back and forth. When they see something that they want, they kind of go for it. But with a stable type of nature, because they are the King of Pentacles. With the King of Pentacles as well, you know, this person is somebody who's very focused on the material aspects of life. They want to make a good life. They want things to be materially comfortable. They care about their finances. And they care about what surrounds them and the stability in their life. They want to, at least if they don't have it now, they really want that. Although usually the King of Pentacles talks about somebody that already is at that place where they're pretty financially stable and they've got something going for them. At least, you know, it doesn't mean that they're, you know, Jay-Z rich. It just means that they're, you know, comfortable. They, you know, they've hit their kind of, you know, pinnacle or whatever. Wait, pinnacle. Pinnacle. I'm like, oh, mixing those words up. Yeah, they've hit their kind of like spot, their sweet spot in that type of aspect. And so they are a very loyal person. Somebody that they may be slow to commit, but once they're committed, they're going to be very loyal. We do have the Eight of Cups, so it's somebody who's, you know, may have already, you know, recently left something behind in their life. But as well, it tells me that they might be a person who, you know, is looking forward and realizing, you know, not the type of person to hang on to negative attachments or negativity. They're always, you know, willing to walk away from something that doesn't make them feel good and, like, you know, look into the distance and sort of, you know, look to the horizon. This person also could be from somebody that's kind of far away from you. Yeah, and then we have the Empress. So it's interesting. The Empress. Well, if you are a man asking this question, you know, I know that many of my viewers are women, and, you know, I do see some men, but anyways, this person definitely does have some feminine energy to them. They're a nurturing person and a caring person, and they appreciate beauty. Just talking about the Empress, like, what is the Empress like? Well, she likes beautiful things. It's a, you know, a Venus type of woman. So that person's going to enjoy the Venus aspects of life. They like, you know, good art, beautiful art. They like, you know, beautiful music. They like things that make them feel good emotionally. They like, you know, to receive compliments, to give compliments. They may be the type of person that wants to have a lot of children, and they're looking, you know, when they see you, they're going to see in you that, you know, they're looking for a wife who will be, you know, or somebody that will raise children with them. So even if it was the opposite side, you know, say you're a man, it's somebody, if you are a man watching this, for instance, this Empress would be like, this person is going to, you know, want to have children with you, to have a family, you know, something stable as well. So just, I see the fact that there could be children eventually with this person. So we have deception. So it says somebody is wearing a false self-mask in this relationship. Yeah, and then we have attraction here. So there's definitely, obviously, going to be an attraction between you. Come on. How can you have a romantic relationship without one? But, yeah. We have deception. So, a false mask. Now, okay, let me just get into this timing card over here, because this is a thing. There's a chance that you already know who this person is, guys. And they may not be revealing their true feelings to you. The whip can talk about 11 days, 11 weeks, 11 months. Or it can talk about something repeatedly happening over and over. And so I almost wonder, for some of you, this next relationship could be from someone that you've been on and off thing before in the past. That's a possibility. Let me just check my camera. Okay, I'm back. Yeah, I feel like this could be somebody that you've been in an off and on thing with. As well, we have the stars. So it says a long journey brings rewards. So I almost feel like it could be that you've almost started this like quite a few times, and it's just been kind of like a long time coming, like a long journey. So if you do have that type of situation where there's somebody that you've really wanted to connect with, and it, you know, this kind of sounds like them, like maybe they had to walk away from something, they are a stable type of person, they do like to communicate a lot with you, and they want to have a family with you, or have maybe mentioned that, or they seem like the type of person who would love to have a family, and is somebody who's artistic, and enjoys the Venusian type of things in life. It could be an air sign, could be a fire sign, earth, water. I mean, we have it all. But you may already know this person, as I'm saying, so. And it could be something that just has never gotten off the ground. And it's been kind of like a long journey to get together with this person. But I do see it happening for you guys. Like I said, I would say within the year. Within the year. For sure. Because 11 months, I think, is the maximum. It's not 11 years, that's for sure. Not with the whip. So, I would say 11 months maximum. I also have 2 8 cards. That's interesting. Maybe that means something to you guys. Two 8s. 8. But yeah, that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Yeah, somebody who's a passionate communicator. Might be a lot of text messaging. Could be somebody from far away from you, though, with these 2 8s as well. Notice how there's that sea, and there's a distance almost implied. They're looking off. Yeah, it could be somebody that maybe in a long journey. Ooh, that's another wordplay there. That could be, it brings rewards. It could be that this person's so far away from you. And I do have a feeling that, yeah, it could be somebody that you've tried to get together with multiple times, and it's just never really worked out. With that deception card, though, I do feel like one of the 2 of you is not being completely open. But that will change, because obviously this person's going to be your next. So somebody's going to be taking off the mask, whether it's you who maybe have not been maybe you haven't told this person that you want to be with them. If you do want to be with them and you haven't told them, and you've been kind of hiding your feelings, definitely tell them, because I think something could come of it. Vice versa, they may pull off the mask and kind of tell you what they've been really feeling, because I mean, this relationship it's going to be your next romantic relationship. But yeah, so that's what I see for you, pile number 2 or number 3, sorry, oops. And I hope you enjoy this reading. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, so pile number 4, people, it's your reading. So we've got tarot cards, the Romance Angels, the Madame Mendora's Fortune deck, and we have Lenormand. Lenormand is going to be describing your person's, the timing of this situation. And these are going to be the Oracle and the Fortune telling cards, and the Tarot are going to be describing the person that you're going to be in a romantic relationship with next. So we've got the Page of Wands, the World, the Ten of Wands, and the Four of Pentacles. So I do see that, some fire here, some earth. Let's see. We have the Black Cat and the Raven. Keep an open mind. This could be the one. Okay. Man, this one is getting me. Okay, Page of Wands. So this person is a very passionate, creative person. Might be a bit immature. Might be a bit young. This person could be a bit young. Perhaps you're young. But they're going to be a very passionate person. Somebody who's, excitable. I do see traveler. I do feel as if this could be a long distance type of thing, or traveling, maybe you're from different places, or they like to travel a lot. Maybe they travel a lot for work, for instance. We have the World. So this person is somewhat accomplished. If anything, they may be accomplished, but then with the Page of Wands, I'm I don't know if they're there yet. I do that Yeah, like this person could be like a traveler of some kind, or maybe from a different country. Or they're very interested in the world. They could be very interested in, learning new languages, learning new things, passionate about other cultures, and just getting to know the world a bit more. Do you see the ten of Wands here? So it's almost like as if they are a bit of an overburdened person. They are a hard worker, somebody who really sees things through to the end. Oh my God, I could not say that. Sees things through to the end. That's almost like a tongue twister. Jeez. Yeah, somebody who really works really hard, and with the Ten of Wands, it may be like sometimes you don't even feel like you're putting all this effort into things and you're not getting what you want. But I do feel like it says your luck will soon change with the Black Cat. And it could be that you feel like that when they come into your life, this person comes into your life, that you may feel like your luck has changed a little bit, that they brought something to you. Like they brought some good luck with them. But they could feel that way about you. Oh, sorry. And then Four of Pentacles, they might be a bit of an Ebenezer Scrooge. Do you know who that is? I don't know if you know who that is. Might be a bit of a, thrifty person that doesn't want to spend a lot. Maybe a little bit closed off. I've noticed that whenever I pulled this card, it tends to describe people who are short and to the point. Although with the Page of Wands there, I don't think so necessarily. But it could be, because we have keep an open mind. So this person may be very, a bit quiet at times. But I do think they're going to be very thrifty. So it could be that they want to just save all their money so they could travel and do fun things and see new things and experience new things. Very passionate about learning new things and getting out there. And if they have any type of hobbies, like creative hobbies, that's creative to them. It doesn't have to mean that they're an artist. It could be, creativity can go in so many different ways that they, really get focused on it. Like, if they're a graphic designer, for instance, they would just be really, working all the hours and really putting a lot of effort in there. We also have the Raven card. So it says darkness looms on the horizon. Well, that sounds creepy, right? But I think that may be why they work hard, because they're always worried about, what could happen. With the World card, it talks about knowledge and completion. So I have a good feeling that they've experienced some kind of knowledge. They've experienced something in their life that gave them the knowledge that you always have to prepare for the worst. So I think this person will be always a really hard worker that's always preparing kind of for the worst. But I do feel like that when you come into their life, you'll bring a lot of good changes to them, as well as they to you. I think you guys will balance each other out in some way about, realizing that, you feel more lucky together, or you can get more done. This could be the one. So you've already met the romantic partner you seek. It could be that you already know this person and you have someone in your, but it says keep an open mind. So it could be that you already know this person and you just need to kind of open your eyes up a bit to see who it might be. Look around yourself. But it doesn't necessarily have to mean that. It could mean that you're just going to meet this person soon. The timing card on this is going to be, so 17 days, 17 weeks. Probably not 17 months, but possibly. The stork can also talk about 9 months, so the length of pregnancy. It can also talk about the changing of the seasons. So whenever the seasons are going to change, and it can also be a springtime card as well. So you could have met this person in spring, for instance, or, you're going to meet them, or you're going to start a romantic relationship in that time frame that I mentioned. 17 days, 17 weeks, 17 months. Possibly months, but maybe not. But, or a change of a season, when the seasons change, or spring. But yeah, that's what I've got for you, pile number 4. If you like this reading, let me know. And give me Give me a like, subscribe, or comment if you want. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care, guys. Okay, so if you've chosen pile number 5, this is going to be your reading. So who's your next romantic relationship going to be with? Okay, so we have the tarot describing the person. And we have the Romance Angels deck, as well as Madame Endora's fortune cards. And then, by the way, the Lenormand card is going to be talking about the timing of the situation. And so with the Two of Cups, or the Two of Chalices in the Green Witch Tarot, and this is the Lady and Lord, so that's like the Lovers, the Eight of Pentacles, the Page of Wands. With the Two of Chalices here, this is definitely somebody that is going to feel like a soulmate. Somebody that you feel very connected to, that you feel calm with, that you just really, connect with on a very deep level. It'll be like two peas in a pod. That's how you'll feel. A good friendship and good warm feelings between the two of you. And a very equal partnership. Look at how their arms are linked together. A very give and take type of relationship. As well with the Lady and the Lord, the Lovers. It's going to, be a very good partnership. We have the Eight of Pentacles. So this person is going to be somebody who could be an apprentice of some kind. Now, the Eight of Pentacles in this particular card, in this deck, it does show an older man. So I think he's more of a master at his craft. It's going to be somebody who is, could do some hands-on work, but either way, it's going to be somebody who works very hard for what they have. They put a lot of effort, and they put a lot of research, especially with the Page of Wands as well. The Page of Wands in this deck talks about somebody who is, very ambitious and excited to do new things. Somebody who, goes into life with a lot of enthusiasm and really wants to make the most of everything. Somebody who might like to travel, to go on journeys, to, this little boy is leaving home with his donkey to go off to, sell something at the market. So it's somebody who might, really see a lot of the world in order to, get new experiences in life. And they're not afraid to work hard, and really put a lot of effort into what they do. So I do see a lot of happiness here. Now, I just want to get into some things here about this person. And so we have we have the Oracle and the Siren. So seek wisdom and guidance from elders. A temptation may lead you astray. And then we have it's safe for you to love and codependency. Now, I see a few different messages here. Sorry if my chair is it's not sitting correctly. I don't know. I think it might just be off center. It keeps kind of going back and forth. Okay, now, on one hand, I see that perhaps that with this codependency card, I see two meanings. The first one, in relation to this person, it could be that you guys will be very codependent on each other, but in a healthy way. The Two of Cups and the Lady and the Lord are very healthy cards. All of these all are very positive cards, so I don't see anything negatively. I guess maybe I have a negative association with that word codependent. It's not a positive word to me always, but it doesn't have to be bad to be dependent, codependent, if it's not, if it's done in a healthy way. It does say addictions are affecting your romantic life, though. So, I don't always pay attention to these messages. Actually, generally, I never do. But sometimes I, read them out. And if I feel like they apply, they apply. But this also could speak to those of you. Now, while we don't have the release your ex card, I do feel like some of you could be in codependent type of situations. And with the Siren card, it could be somebody that is very manipulative and what is the word I'm looking for? Hypnotic. They just know how to draw you in and you spend a lot of time putting your focus on them when you shouldn't, because it's blocking you from, you know, what you could have. So I think that some of you could be in that type of situation, and you may be doing it because you don't feel like it's safe for you to move on, that you maybe won't find this person. But it is safe for you to love, and you know, if that sounds like it resonates with you, you need to let that person go in order for this person to come. Because the timing card we have is the letter. Now, it isn't generally like a very specific timing card. It is, I mean, it could be 27 days or 27 months, 27 weeks. But it also talks about patience, and, you know, it can talk about the length of a letter, you know, going out there, a traditional letter, and coming back to you. It isn't exactly, though, as upfront as some of the other cards in timing. So it does seem as if, like, something, it almost makes you feel like something needs to end. So it's like you almost have to make a new request, like, to the universe, kind of like, I want this in my life, and then you'll get it. But you have to kind of, like, let go of this, you know, stuff that's in your life now. If you have, and you're like, that doesn't resonate with me, I think this person will be very tempting to you. You're going to feel like very drawn to them. And this is regardless, actually, on either side. When you meet this person, you're going to feel like very tempted by them. They're going to be very attractive. They're going to know all the right things to say. And it's just going to feel like so natural. Like you just got sucked into their vortex, you know, which is, you know, like I said, it's a positive thing, what we have here. So, I mean, they're not a bad person. The Oracle. So seek wisdom and guidance from elders. And that can also be about gaining knowledge from books and other people in your life about the situation. So maybe if you need, like, for instance, to do some work on yourself, like if you are in that codependent relationship right now, or situation where you're maybe wasting a lot of time and effort and energy on a person that, you know, isn't really for you in the long term, you may need to, like, perhaps go see a therapist, or talk to your friends, or read some literature about, you know, some books about breaking free of, like, you know, codependent cycles, you know, finding, you know, learning more about, you know, what real love is, and so on and so forth. But that's what I see for you, pile number 5. You do really have the promise of something amazing for you up ahead. I do feel like that many of you have that codependent streak that you need to get rid of, so that you can, you know, be in that position of being able, you know, to feel safe falling in love with someone else and allowing that next person into your life. But I do feel like it's possible. And if that's not the case, it is going to be somebody that does really draw you in. It really feels like that close connection because of that 2 of Cups and the Lovers. But the Lovers also talks about a choice as well. So it does feel like that there's a choice to be with this person. It's opening yourself up to this opportunity. But yeah, 27 days, weeks, months. I don't think years, sorry. No, not years. But yeah, something like that. But I do think that it's going to be the type of thing where you're going to have to make an effort at it as well. You're going to have to really put it out there. But yeah, if you enjoyed this reading, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, so if you've chosen pile number 6, this is your reading. So who's your next romantic relationship going to be with? Ooh, you guys have got, so for the tarot, and then the Romance Angels deck, and the Madame Adore's fortune telling cards, these are going to describe the person. For timing, I'm using the Lenormand, so I'm not using tarot for timing. Just pointing that out. We have the Emperor, Knight of Pentacles, Queen of Cups, 6 of Wands. Love yourself first, heart-to-heart conversations, the Sun, and the Hand of Fate. So, guys, the first thing I want to say for sure is this person is going to be a very, they are going to be in some kind of leadership role. They're going to be used to having admiration and being praised. and kind of being a victorious person in general. They're the type of person that when they want something, they get it. And if they want you, they're going to get you. That type of thing, if you know what I mean. We have love yourself first. And they may even teach you something about that, about loving yourself. Because this person is very confident in themselves. Very confident person. And it says, yeah, your perseverance is rewarded. And this person is the type of person that when they pursue something, they persevere through, at all costs, and they get it. Like the emperor is a person who's worked hard to be where they're at. They work hard to stay where they're at, and they conquer and do whatever they have to stay in power, in control of their life in whichever way. As well, like the Knight of Pentacles, a very steadfast energy, somebody who really puts a lot of dedication and time into the things that they want materially or financially. And with the Six of Wands, yeah, it's like a card of victory. That person's persevered and is now victorious, and they feel pretty cocky. It could be, yeah, even a cocky energy at times, which you might like. Maybe not, depending on your personality. But I think it will be an endearing type. They're not going to be a total dick, because we do have the Queen of Cups, sorry, not the Queen of Wands, Queen of Cups, and that's a very, emotional and nurturing, loving person. And they may see you, if you're a female watching this, they may see you in that way, but they probably do have a bit of a feminine side to them, like where they're not afraid of the feminine feelings, I guess you could say. What I mean is that they probably could be in touch with their emotions a bit. We do have heart-to-heart conversations, so honestly discuss your feelings with each other. I feel like they will be the type of person who is, women in general, like when we look at the Queen of Cups, whether it's a male or a female, a Queen of Cups type is going to be emotionally honest and, revealing about their feelings. Women in general are, more likely to discuss their feelings, I think, than men. Oftentimes, not always, but yeah, I think that this person will be in touch with that ability to discuss their feelings, or perhaps you bring that out of them. Like you can make them, talk about their feelings, where maybe they weren't feeling that way before. Maybe they were feeling a little bit focused on other things, and then you come along and sort of awaken them in some way to have more heart-to-heart conversations and open up more. We have forces beyond your control intervene. So this is definitely something that's going to be a bit fated. It's going to feel like it's fate that you meet this person and that they come into your life. I do see children in the background here, so it could be that this person will have children, or perhaps they want children. In the future. They may just want to have children in the future with you and build that like empire kind of with you, with the, having your offspring. Yeah, and then the Knight of Pentacles, it's somebody who's working hard to get what they want. But very proud energy. Look at that stag in the background. And then he's got a head of one on there. So yeah, it's definitely somebody who gets what they want. They take what they want, and, they don't know. They may even not know, like, the word no. They just think that everything's, needs to happen for them. But they'll win you over, I guess, because it's going to be your next relationship, right? With timing, we have 31. We have the Sun, which is card number 31. It could mean the 31st of a month. It could mean 31 days, 31 weeks. It could talk about whenever it's the sunniest. So it could be like the summer, depending on where you live in the earth, where you're living, whenever the sun is going to be at its peak, So summer for those of us in the northern hemisphere, you'd say. Maybe it's winter for those at the bottom. I'm not sure. I guess. Probably so. But yeah, that's a... So you may even meet this person this summer. or, you know, like I said, could be 31 days or 31 weeks. I don't think it would be 31 months, so, well, 31 months would be quite a few years away. But yeah, I don't think that it will take that long. So, pile number 6, I hope you enjoyed that. If you did, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video.